Congratulations, you've made it to the final video, and I've saved the best for last. I'm going to take you through my signature 12-step process to create a winning social media contest. The success of contests are made or broken in the planning process, and I've honed this 12-step process over the past 9 years. So whether you're a business owner looking to boost your following or working in social media marketing and want to impress the new boss right out of the gate, this is how you do it. But first, I want to show you some examples of the results that I've been able to generate for different businesses. The first example is about Oregon Public Broadcasting, or OPB. And for those of you not in Oregon, OPB is our local NPR station. One of their local productions, called Oregon Art Beat, wanted to promote a photo exhibition and drive attendance. They had just started using social media, and following my 12-step process, they ran a photo submission contest that drove so much awareness that their exhibition sold out weeks in advance. They received over 3,000 photo submissions and reached over 500,000 new people across all of the different social media platforms, and gained over 1,000 new followers on Instagram alone. This contest accomplished exactly what it set out to, driving attendance and awareness. The main focus was reach, not necessarily new followers, so that was just a nice side benefit. The second example is about a software company called Cybersystems. They had a product for password management called RoboForm. The company, based in Fairfax, Virginia, wanted to grow their Facebook and Twitter following. Using my 12-step process, they ran an engagement contest. It required participants to follow RoboForm on Twitter or Facebook and simply like a post to be entered to win a free year of the software. This prize required no monetary investment on the part of the company, but generated outstanding results. Over 40,000 new followers on Facebook, averaging nearly 1,000 responses per post, and on Twitter they gained over 10,000 new followers and averaged 328 retweets per post. And this level of engagement continued long after the contest was over. So a big theme for today is the importance of driving engagement. Engagement is at the core of all social media growth strategies, and I'll let you in a little secret about what makes engagement so powerful, especially in the last few years. Unless you've turned off a very specific setting on Facebook and LinkedIn, every time that you like a post, it's shared with your entire network in their newsfeed. Another secret? The LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter feed algorithms, those things that determine whether or not your posts show up in someone's newsfeed, is all based on the amount of engagement your previous posts have received. Have you ever noticed how after you like a post on Instagram, suddenly you start seeing more posts by that person's account, even outside of chronological order? That's because the Instagram algorithm is adjusting based on your engagement. With that in mind, after I take you through my 12-step contest planning process, I recommend that the first contest you run be an engagement contest, like what Cybersystems did for RoboForm. Step 1, you need to pick a business goal. And based on this business goal, you'll be able to identify a relevant social media metric. So here are some examples. First, increase a brand awareness. The equivalent social media metric might be followers. Second, generate sales. The social media metric for this would be leads from social media. Or maybe you want to improve customer loyalty, which translates to getting customer testimonials from social media. Step 2, decide on an action that you want your followers to take. For brand awareness, I'd recommend making the action be engagement, so running an engagement contest. For sales, have participants fill out a form on your website to win the prize. This allows you to collect their information as leads. And for customer loyalty, ask them for a testimonial. Very simple. Step 3, pick a prize that is low cost to your business, but big enough to encourage the level of participation that you're seeking. You could offer a sample of your product, gift cards, or something unrelated like a portable speaker. Step 4, pick your social media platforms. Maybe engagement has been really low on your Facebook page, but even when you run the contest on one platform, you can promote it by any means available. Just restrict entries to the platform that you'd like to grow. Step 5, decide how many winners you'll select. I love this Oprah meme. The key is to give participants more chances to win if you want more participation. Step 6, decide how you'll select your winners. How you select your winners should be based on what you have time for and what you're asking them to do. Here are 3 options, starting with the easiest, is of course, random selection. Next would be best entry. But to do this, you need to decide what the criteria will be for how you will judge the best entry, and be very clear about this when you post the contest rules. Finally, most activity or participation. This one gets tedious, but if you have time or help, I strongly recommend it. Step 7, creating the contest rules that answer these questions. How do I enter the contest? How many times can I enter the contest? When does it end? I don't recommend having a contest run longer than 4 weeks at most. How is it selected? And how many chances do I have to win? If you can answer all of these questions in a single post about the contest, you'll avoid a lot of follow-up. Step 8, decide where you're going to post the rules. Are you going to make one big social media post or create a separate page on your website? Step 9, create a tracking sheet or other mechanism for contest entries that will help you determine your winner at the very end. Every week, record new participant names or usernames so you have a list at the end to choose from. Step 10 is the most important. You need to seed participation. Early engagement will make or break the success of your contest. So what do I mean by seed? You need to ask people that you trust before the contest to participate, even if they're not eligible to win. So think of people that you could ask. Explain to them how critical participation is at the beginning of your contest, and incentivize them by offering a trade or, heck, bake some cookies. Seriously, it works. Step 11, create a contest calendar that includes critical dates and actions. Here you can see a sample contest calendar. The black text refers to the critical days, red is reminders for you to record participation, and green are all the days that social posts need to go out to promote it. Step 12, create content. I cannot stress this enough. Create the posts, content, and images that you will need in advance of the contest, trust me. Here you see a list of all the things you need to create, but don't worry about writing these down. As a little gift from me to you, you'll be receiving a contest guide in your email tomorrow that contains all of the information I just covered, as well as this checklist. And if you found this video through YouTube, in the description, I've listed my website where you can sign up to get the guide. One last reminder, be sure to record your social media metrics before and after the contest. You want to be able to see your results after all. So, the key takeaways from today are that first, the success of your contest is made or broken in the planning process. Second, you need to seed participation. And lastly, be sure to check your email tomorrow for a contest guide that contains everything that we covered today and more. Thank you so much for your undivided attention. And if you feel like you've learned something in this mini course, I encourage you to check out my signature Social Media Master Certification course. There will also be a link to that in the email tomorrow.